Alright, we're back for another map review. I love reviewing maps. I love maps. Don't know why, just my favorite thing to review. I think this is a French name map. I've listened to Google Translation. I can pretty much tell you right now that this old Kentucky boy is not going to be able to pronounce that. But if you can, great. If not, just kind of butcher it in your head, and we're going to go on. And the reason why I chose to do a review on this map is not only because it really looks nice just from the load screen, but because I like stuff that has a little something unique or something different. G&G Modding's Old Family Farm is my #1 solo map, and it's that way because it represents everything from early iron, and it gives you with a little message and everything. So anything that kind of stands out that's not just normal, like, oh, here's my map, and we drop it in, you get everything there is to have in a game, and boom. Well, I'm not much on that, but this one is kind of cool. So I went back just so I can hit start and show y'all this start. Regardless, I haven't even seen the map at all yet. So hit start, and look where we're at. Not my computer screen, but it sure looks like it. There is the load screen. And for people to be able to do this kind of stuff, it's just absolutely amazing. I don't see how they do it. I'm sure it's just adding picture files to the mods and stuff. But you come in here, you got a cool little bedroom, and I like it. I like the feel of it. I like the feel of the house. I haven't checked for sleep timers or anything like that. Didn't really care to. Kitchen, garage. I mean, it feels like a house, unlike the one we're given at the base game. And there's a surfboard in there. And why? I guess because it's along the beach. I don't know. I understand it. But I don't know of anybody that surfs. I've said this before. And comes out and works in the field all day. Unless you live in Hawaii and you're growing crops on an island and you're surrounded by an ocean, you're probably going to be more apt to surf. So it's a really nice little startup. It's really cool. I actually want to ride a bike too. It's got a little swing set, and there is some dude sitting here. How cool is that? Of course, he's just sitting there. That's kind of scary. Now I'm gonna leave. So anyway, got a swimming pool. I mean, there's a lot of work in this map, and we haven't even left the house, and so that gets my attention. And it's nice. It kind of brings to the realism of the game. So we're gonna look and see what all you get, and go through the usual paces. I kind of have to leave this screen. I don't want to mess the wheelbarrow and everything. All right. So go on the map. Got a little bit of a coastline going into a lake. You start off with, this is on solo play. This is not Farm Manager. So I'm surprised that you don't get a place to start with. Let's go to our garage. Actually, not a bad start. I wouldn't go with the T6, but they're forcing you to go into and actually have to purchase and work your way up. I like that feel. I like it in all the games that I play. Half the time I talk about you sell all this stuff off because I don't like it to start off with. I don't want to start a game with the biggest tractors and everything there is. There's no struggle, so there's no playthrough ability. So the time that you spend in the game isn't going to be as lengthy. It kind of makes it easier to, it's kind of like whenever you're starting off in life, you might get a skateboard, bicycle, work your way up to motorcycle or a car, and then you keep moving your way up. You just don't straight to a car or whatever. I mean, you got to work your way up to not be bored and stuff. So anyway, let's get somewhat of an aerial view. What I like to do for aerial view. Alright, so there's some storage sheds and stuff. Got a pretty cool driveway. It's not the norm. And you got some sheds and stuff. So the farmland looks, in the surrounding community, all looks natural. Now this doesn't. At least not for me around here. In Kentucky, if we got something like this, it's actually building on skyscrapers up around Lexington or something like that. They don't use nothing like this to build small houses, but it's still cool. It's a game. It don't all have to be realistic or what's available in my area. Heck, who knows, in Europe it may be totally the thing you do. Here's a little pond here. A little bit way in the pond. Of course, this is going to be the end of the map. The farmlands are kind of squared up. They do have a little bit of rise and fall in places. Some are kind of flat. Some are kind of rolling, so you got a little mix. Starting off, this one's got a lot going on with it, so they're not all totally flat. We got a large fence. Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't start off with his house, huh? It's got a little soccer field here, or football. Soccer if you live in America. Football if you live anywhere else in the world. We Americans messed that up. So, you got a basketball court. And if it's anything like 17, you'll be able to pick up the ball and actually shoot it. A little playground. Little ponds. A lot of scenic stuff in here. It's like, well, it's got gameplay value or not. They went overboard on just trying to make sure the game looks right. And I actually seen this KFC on another map. I don't know what the KFC is like in your area. The KFC is here. It would be about from here over to here and down. Seeing red makes me think of something this big in this relation would be something like Target or something like or a smaller Walmart in red, but you can see it has the tables on the inside and everything. Who knows? And somewhere else other than I'm from Kentucky, so I live in Kentucky, and Kentucky Fried Chicken does not look like this in Kentucky, although the trash probably does. So, I mean, who knows? They might have been able to do more in other countries or in some areas of the United States. It may look different, but in my area, there's not a lot of well, at least in my section of Kentucky, there's not a lot of big employment and stuff like that. So, I mean, it could be some bigger ones elsewhere, and I see it a lot on this one, but it does not look like mine. And here we go again with another person that's been added a game. As long as you don't get too close. He's sitting there fishing. There's a lot of stuff that's done for visually pleasing. I mean, a great deal. Another full basketball court. Around here, we're just liable to have a basketball goal hanging up on the side of our garage or something, or a single pole. We don't have full-blown basketball courts, but who knows? Maybe where this map is located, maybe they do. But I mean, that's not a negative. It's just something that I don't see here. So if this all feels logical to you, then great. It just has a weird kind of feel for me because it's not what we have here. But when it comes to the attention to detail and trying to bring something that looks amazing, every single house, everything in this map is an amazing attention to detail. It's like we want this to look good. So I get it. So you can actually be around the neighborhood, ride your bike in, take the bus here, and go to this public basketball court, which I assume be public because there's a lot of public stuff here. which means there's probably is going to be a full basketball court. Whereas if it's over here, like at my house, you're going to have a small one. So this one is pretty logical after all. When you really pay attention to all the details they went through to put this in. But still, we don't have nothing like that around here. They may somewhere else. Who knows? But I still like it. Now we're going to this pond. I want to get over to it. I like the little soft flowing stream with the old roads going to the grassy areas. This map just is extremely inviting. Paved road, or somewhat of a paved road running into the dirt road. Here's a pond with a boat. And I've kind of seen this done before, except it had a church, but this here's just a rundown house. Got another bridge. This looks like a forestry section over here. Some more roads, and let's go towards the bay. Whoever does forestry, if you don't mind, clean up that tree if you can. Looks like this is going to be the edge of the map. It's just for visual. I wouldn't try going over here to fill up your water container. Yeah, another map that I looked at. You actually started off on a boat on the other side on it. Could be the same map maker. Little road going up to the lighthouse. Another wrecked boat. A lot of grass. And that actually kind of gives it a little European flavor right there. Another good section of farmland stuff. It's really got a natural feel with it looking like this. Got your little bitty small wooded area in the middle of the farm. That might be annoying, but that is a natural thing that can be on farms. We've got a few farms around here just like that. So some people try to clean them up, and some people don't. So we've gone all the way around the map. The only thing I don't understand is why in single player that you don't have no land. That's more of a farm manager thing. But the house is right here. So you start off with 100,000. So you got to get a loan. So this is another map, kind of like another one that I looked at. You would go in debt really quick just getting some of the stuff that you need. So the best thing to do is just play in farm manager mode. So you can have 1.2 million. Okay, so I took out a loan. We got this. It shouldn't have, but we'll check. No, didn't gain no equipment. So now, all this stuff right here is actually ours, but then again, we could locate it anywhere on the map. And the prices ain't too bad. It's actually better than this. Except with this one, there's some buildings and stuff on this area. Let's check one more thing. Looks like there was a lot of areas for grass. And there is. So it's got quite a few areas that you can pick up some grass here and there. You can purchase this big section here to get a lot of grass. And I seen somebody say there was an area for a store. And they are correct. So, I mean, there's some stuff missing right here. I don't know if it just didn't get saved properly or what. But if you look at it, there's no sell points. And it seems like it might be just a little bit messed up here at the start. So if you're having trouble with that until they get it fixed, and I'm sure they will, and I'm loving this map. It's very nice. Looks good. I think they're on the right track. But you can get this thing called Sell Point 150. And if you own the land, of course. Yeah, okay. Find a place to put it down. It's halfway level. May not can here. So if you need a place to sell, I really don't want to put it here, but you can't sell no buildings or anything. Try to do something that halfway looks natural. Might be better to grab a small land somewhere else. So if you come in farm manager mode, then you might have better luck. So as nice as it can be, you may need to do a little bit to it to get to where you can play it and enjoy it. I hope there was actually even a way into this section. Has to be. There's grass right there. Let me take a look around. Okay, so this is a lot we put it down in. Grass coming up through, which is the greatest thing. Okay, there you go. So from that gate, choose whatever color you want, I'm sure. And it's not letting me paint for some reason. It was green, then it went red. Excuse me a second while I mess around with this. I don't know what the error is with this, but it should be allowing me to paint because we do own this land. So it could just be some kind of collision. But you can get some property somewhere around town or something like that, and you can actually, because I mean it really needs some road coming out here anyway, it looks like. So you can come up, unless it's just, no, it's just totally messed up. So you can't even add a sell point. So even with me putting down a sell point 150, something should be showing up. So there's something wrong with the grains and stuff and being able to have a sell point. We check one more time in multiplayer. And like I said, they said that there wasn't a barn or nothing. And I'd clearly just dropped down a sell point, but it don't even recognize it. So if you went and do your harvesting stuff and bring it here, it's not going to sell anything. Let me check multiplayer right quick, or farm manager. Okay, I'm back. Multiplayer mode, which would be the same thing as farm manager mode, pretty much. So let's join a farm. Long enough to say, if you look, it's still not there, and I don't know why. So pretty much having a barn or anything else in the world is going to be useless. There literally is no sell points. That if it is, they're not working, or else it would show up here. So I don't know. I don't know if this just wasn't uploaded right, or if somebody has gotten a hold of somebody's map and they've messed it up, or what the case is. But for this map on modhub.us, it's a beautiful map. I would love to see the original, but good luck with it, because you're not going to be able to do much with it. I think the map is a beautiful map. It's on the right place. It could just be something of nothing. Who knows? The only people know that's the people that upload it. But if you're wanting to upload this, if you want to download this map, you might as well just hang on, because you can tell by looking at it. It's a beautiful map, but if you look on it and look on the map, there's no sell points. There's nothing. It's just lands and stuff. So this is either early development for people to check out or something. I don't know what to do is. But I would strictly advise not downloading it. But feel free to watch the video to see what it looks like. And if they can fix this and get it re-uploaded, I'm pretty sure it's going to get a great review from me, because it's a beautiful map. And it's just so much attention to detail, so much trying to make things as visually pleasing as possible. It has a lot of potential. So anyway, until then, like, share, comment. If you see a version that's working or something maybe that I did wrong, put it in comments and not description. Bring it over to my YouTube channel, because I might not revisit this page. But I do look at all comments and stuff on my YouTube page, and at least I try to. So comment there if you actually know where this map's supposed to come from, or if this is where it's supposed to come from, but it's got to be re-uploaded or whatever. Comment and like, share. Let's get the word out. And this map clearly deserves a good review. I mean, it really does. I hate giving bad reviews. Didn't want to give a bad review. I come into this map with the thought I was going to love it, but it's missing some stuff. So let's see what we can find out, and let's work together and see what's going on. Take care. Have fun, everyone.